Oh, you did.
I did.
Good for you. I'm so happy for
Kevin.
you. Odie.
It's hot in a state that's famously known for snow and cold weather. I had to turn my AC on this morning because it was 70 degrees in my apartment.
That's my spit take.
Yeah, that was a good spit take. I'm not joking.
I can't even believe how hot it is
sweating.
there, Odie. No, I can believe how hot it is. The weather's just erratic, baby. That's how it goes.
Is it hot for you?
No. Well, actually, I think it's in the 40s today.
I would take
which
that.
Is quite
It's going to be 68 today.
It was 26 last night.
I'm jealous. It was windy and warm last night.
I had a nice snowy. Oh no, wait, no. I just.
You look at the weather.
I'm the worst weatherman ever. You're like,
it's 45,
Kevin, is it warm for you? It's 46. It's 19.
Oh my God, that's not even close. That's like 30 degrees off. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's like 46 degrees. This is why.
Oh my God.
This is why I'm not on TV doing the weather.
I think neither of us are meteorologists. Meteorologists.
You know what's funny? I see sunshine and I assume.
I'm like warm. Sunshine warm. Darkness cold. That's so funny. It's only snowed once here, and it's going to be. It might even be warmer than 70 degrees on Christmas.
Well, that's great. Based on my calculations, it's going to be 80 here for Christmas.
Yeah. It's going to be hell.
We don't even need to be snowbirds in New York anymore. We're getting it. We're getting it. You know, I report on weather the same way Donald Trump reports on the economy. I'm just
I was gonna
shooting
say,
from the hip and telling you it's all
just
good.
saying whatever you want. You're just saying whatever you need to get the job
Everything's
done.
good. It's fine. Go outside. It's warm.
Climate change is a myth, even though it's warm and cold
And if
states.
you disagree with me, go outside anyway, you fucking schmuck. All right.
You can't prove it. Yeah, I'm mad.
You're
I'm
mad
really
that
mad.
your state's warm?
Well, yes, because I
moved to New York, baby. Come here. Apparently, it's 19.
I might.
You should.
Like 3 weeks ago, I ordered a bunch of Bad Omens like limited edition merch, and I was like, "Oh, it's gonna be cold, so I'll get a hoodie, I'll get a long sleeve, I'll get some sweatpants." I'm not gonna be able to wear that. It's too hot. I'm sweating right now.
We were talking about your desire
look
for
at that.
cold.
Look at that. It's a sweat I'm sweating already.
Yep. I was
nuts.
sweating last night because I played an ugly sweater Christmas party with Mr. Jeff Benetone.
That's way better.
Oh, dude, it was amazing. Here's a funny thing that I learned last night is
mitosis?
No, I learned that no matter how ambitious or talented you are, like with the songs that you're playing, like everything that you put together as like artists, once people are like 3 drinks in, you are a jukebox. Like
everything sounds good.
It doesn't. No. No. Like once people are enough drinks in, and they've shown, like you've shown that you are ingratiating at all, like you become a jukebox. And it was really funny because like a couple girls came in, they were like all pumped up. One of the girls was like, "Oh my God, can she sing with you guys?" And I was like, you know me, I'm like, yes, and like,
sure,
let's go.
Yeah,
all right, yeah, you're Frank.
Yes, and what do you want to sing?
I was like, do you know like Fleetwood Mac? You want to get up and sing? We have a Fleetwood Mac song.
Sing the Chain.
We sing.
Or
No, we do
Rumors?
Dreams, which is really great.
It's a good one.
I love Dreams because it's a break for me. I just do like background vocals the whole time. It's great.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
a good one.
I do like the ooh, yeah. But like,
yeah, that's good.
She got up and sang, and she was good. You know.
Nice.
And then
I would hope so.
But then
that'd be embarrassing if she wasn't.
Immediately, well, yeah, right. But then
For her,
immediately after that, other girls were like, "Can we sing Creep by Radiohead?" And I was like, "Sure." And then a guy just walked. Leave it to the girls were very nice when they came up and asked about songs and stuff, and like they even like they took it well when we didn't know him. Guys were like, some guy walks up and he just goes 3 a.m. Matchbox 20.
Wow.
And I was like, so it was like very strong approach, sir. First off,
Out of all the Matchbox 20 songs, you picked 3 a.m.
I that must be like a song he sings at karaoke or something. Another guy just comes up. He's like, you know, country, and I was like, fucking, here we go. Like,
fuck no.
Here I usually say, do I look dressed for country? But I was wearing my boots that I wear to work yesterday, so I did look dressed for country. So I couldn't use that. I was like, do I look dressed for? Oh fuck! Like,
oh no!
And then
I played myself.
He was like, fine, play Three Doors Down, Kryptonite. I'm like, fucking, just we're supposed to know it. Here's the funny thing, we knew it. Like,
of course you did. Everybody knows Kryptonite. If I go crazy, will you come in?
I looked at Jeff and he started like hesitantly strumming the chords to Kryptonite, and I go, and like he got through a measure of it, and I went, that's it. That's literally all it is, and you could probably wing the chorus. And he goes, okay. Okay. And so we just played fucking Kryptonite. Here's the funniest thing though, like, we started out and we're like, we're going to play these fucking deep cuts, and this song's funky, and this one's different, and it highlights our head voice and our falsetto range. And like, yes to all those things. Like, we have done a very good job crafting a set that is original and different and separates us from the other acoustic acts around us. That doesn't mean, and this is the big lesson I've learned multiple times in multiple bands, that doesn't mean you are not a jukebox. Like, you
100%.
You've signed up to play for the masses. At some point, the obverse side, or rather, Plato's warning of democracy will take hold, right? Like, it becomes the tyranny of the people. Like, and so
now let me ask you this thing, Kevin.
Yeah, hit me.
Did anybody request Jukebox Hero?
No, thank God.
Damn, I would. I love that.
Here's
song.
another, dude. Other songs that we randomly, like, that we just, like, knew.
Yeah, lay it on me.
Like,
what rapid fire some of the ones you
Some
played.
guy goes, play Sublime. We were like, we literally just played Bad Fish by Sublime. And then the guy goes, I wasn't listening. And then I was like, play Drunk Driving. and Jeff played Drunk Driving by Sublime, which is like a 10-second song, as a little, like, meme, as a joke.
So, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I was like,
again.
all right,
Repeat.
fine. But then he goes, play Santeria. And I was like, I don't know Santeria. And like,
that's a good
song.
song.
But then I looked at Jeff. I'm like, do you know Santeria? And Jeff started like, it's really funny because we look at each other like, I haven't played this song in fucking forever. And we just like, we kind of like, another one that like, I didn't know that I knew, White Christmas. Like, I just knew it. Like people are like, White Christmas. I'm like, fucking, I don't know that. Okay. Like, and as I went into it, I'm like, oh, no, not only do I know it, I know the Michael Bublé version. I just bury it.
But
like, yeah, so like, oh,
that's
but
so
dude,
great.
it was like over and over, and it was really funny. And like, here was my solution: is I inevitably started just telling people, I'm like, find our Instagram, message us your request, we will learn it for next time. Which was like, and you know what was really great about that was like, everybody was like, oh, cool, yeah, no, I like that answer. You're going to do it, maybe just not right now.
That's smart though, because that gives them what they want, but just not right away.
Here's the other crazy thing, like. So we had 3 different girls get up and sing with us last night that were all part of like the same like birthday party thing. They were all phenomenal. Like, all of them were talented too. Like, there were no bad, like there were guys who were bad that were like yelling Kryptonite off to the side. Oh, here's another Higher by Creed. Like, we were just like, play Creed, and I was like, just play Higher, Jeff. Just play. I know you know it. I fucking. Here's the funny thing about
anybody
Higher.
can sing a Creed song.
I don't know if anybody was paying attention. I hit the second voice, or the second verse in that song, and I made the face like, how do I know this? like
I just came flooding
like,
back.
because the second verse, like the first verse, he's talking about dreams and like, you know, then the take me higher to the place, and that. But then the second verse starts with, although I would like the world to change. I'm like, what the fuck? How do I know this song? Like, I was like, why is this just in my brain? Speaking of fucking mind control, we were talking. You know what it is? It's pop culture mind control. That's what it is.
Pop culture mind control.
I've been pop culturally controlled of the mind by, I don't know, fucking Scott Stapp, I guess.
I'm gonna come to one of these songs and
you're gonna go one of the songs.
Come to one of your gigs. I'm gonna come to one of your songs and request a gig.
Okay, I'm gonna get to the middle of the. I'm gonna get to the second voice of the song. Apparently, fucking let's go.
Roll it.
Are you ready to clap?
I'm so hot. I'm ready.
3. All right, let's make it a hot clap. 3, 2, 1. Huh! Welcome back to another episode of this Super Caliente UnPop podcast. My name is Kevin Miner, your Capitana Papi, todo siempre. He, him, with me as always is...
A very hot, burning kitchen with muy caliente, spicy peppers in the kitchen. I'm your chef, Odie Mathews. We're doing this. It's hot. My brain's not working. It's fucking 6 a.m. for me. The hot count is at 4. You've said it 4 times now. It's a hot.
5. All right, cool. We're keeping it going here. Odie,
for those of you that don't know, I am a creature of under 50 degrees. I love cold weather. It's my favorite thing on this planet. I love the snow. I love long sleeves. I love snow boots. I love it all. So when it's above 55, especially in the middle of fucking December, 5 days till Christmas, I'm gonna be upset, Kevin. I'm gonna be a little upset.
I get it. Be upset. That's fine. I respect
that. I'm done complaining. No more complaining on the podcast, because guess what, Kevin?
What?
We got some hot news.
And
you know what?
Ooh, so even is it hotter than the temperature there?
You know, honestly, there's only one bit of news that I'm
real
like,
hot.
Bleh.
The rest of it's
no. I mean, one bit, one that's like, bleh, who cares?
Oh, cool. Because
we're gonna talk about it anyways.
It's been a flood maw of horrible news for months now.
Yeah, but this news is kind of fun.
All right,
I like a lot of.
Let's go to the news.
Yeah, baby. It's the UnPop news coming at you fresh and hot. From the command deck of the SS Marlon Brando, let's see what this week had in store.
Let's start with the trailer of the week, because we only got one.
Okay.
Steven Spielberg,
yes,
79
he's
years
back.
old as of a couple days ago. Recently had a birthday. His new UFO movie called Disclosure Day, which is about UFOs. But real quick, I just want to run through some of this cast real quick, because it's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
You got Josh O'Connor, who just crushed it in Wake Up Dead Man, as well as Challengers. He's in so much stuff right now. You've got Emily Blunt, Colin Firth, Coleman Domingo, Wyatt Russell, and Jim Perrick, who, if you don't know Jim Perrick, he was in Battle Los Angeles. He was in Fury. He's in the Bad Suicide Squad. He's in a lot of really good movies. He's a great actor. I really like him a lot. Underrated. And then also Eve Hewson, who I didn't really recognize until I realized that she's in the really bad Robin Hood movie with Taron Egerton and Jamie Foxx.
Oh.
She's a good actress, just a bad movie.
That could and great actors in the movie. Great.
Yeah.
Just through and through. Like that's one of those movies that should have been great.
So Disclosure Day was also written by David Koepp, who wrote the Jurassic Park movie that Steven Spielberg directed. So these guys have reteamed for a movie that, Kevin, what would you say this movie is about?
I can only imagine, first off, that this was like a very competitive movie for these actors to try to get into. So whoever's in it, like, good on them.
Coleman Domingo, sign me up.
Congrats, guys, first off.
For real.
So this movie is, I mean, we get one of these every decade. This is your third Signs. What is it? Whatever, the alien movie.
Signs?
No, there's Signs.
Invasion of the Body Snatchers?
No, not Invasion of the Body.
The Day the Earth Stood Still?
No. Whatever of the third kind. You know what I'm talking about.
Close Encounters of the...
Close Encounters of the Third Kind. This is, like, we get Close Encounters of the Third Kind. We get our E.T. We get our
X-Files the movie.
Yeah, we get X-Files the movie. Like, once a decade, we get one of these movies, right? That's kind of like, oh, fucking aliens, and it's a little bit heady this time. And you've got to deal with the pressure of knowing they exist. This, though, I do like the twist. It looks like the performances are much more insular, in that there's a lot more tension surrounded around the mere idea of just having that confirmation. I also will say I really liked the weird fucking alien noise that played twice in the trailer.
Too.
Yeah, I was like, good sound design. That sounds alien to me. Like, is it a bug thing? Like, are we going to get, like, some District 9 type shit? Or are we going to get, like, what is it? I like that's there, and it looks like, from the trailer, that because the trailer isn't like flashy and jumping around and giving us 2 seconds of everything.
No.
It's giving us long sustained shots of stuff. And I'm like, oh no, this actually seems tense and dramatic. And like, there are very good performances in it. So I'm in.
Yeah, honestly, I was hooked the moment I started watching it. I actually started watching it on my phone. I got like 15 seconds in, was like, no. And I put it up on my big.
You're like, no.
It's like a 60-inch TV or whatever I have. And I
This
was like,
is
I
a
gotta watch
Spielberg
this.
joint, baby. I can't watch this on my phone.
Here's the thing about Spielberg. I think I like some of his movies, but there's quite a few of his that I'm like, meh. You know, like, he's not my favorite director, but he's definitely not like a director that I would be like, oh, I'm going to brush off, you know?
Here's what I'll say. I don't hate any of his movies, which I think is a big thing. You know, like, I don't dislike any of his movies even. Like, I think every movie is, to me, like, the lowest he ever gets is fun, fine. You know, it's like, it's fun, it's fine, like, great. I do, however, really respect the art and craft that he brings to filmmaking, and I do, however, really respect the amount of people he's influenced and brought into the art and craft of filmmaking who cite him as an early influence on them. So, like, there's so many great people, including my very good friend, Micah Khan, who is just a phenomenal writer, director, honestly, one of my favorite creative people out there forever and ever. Like, it doesn't matter, like, what level of success he ever reaches. He's one of my faves. But, like, Micah loves Steven Spielberg, and he could cite more readily, actively, and in rapid fire how many people have been influenced by Steven Spielberg and mention it because, like, he's a lexicon for film creators as well. But there's so many. Like, he's gone over the list with me before, and honestly, like, who hasn't seen a Steven Spielberg movie and at least had some sense of, like, awe at some of the scenery or practical effects or things like that?
100%.
He's very, very good at what he does.
Yeah, this movie looks great. I'm super excited next year, and we'll talk about this probably like in January. We'll go over like the movies of the year. I was looking at it last night because I was getting I'm getting all my movie posters for the tier list I'm going to do on Magnum Opus for all the movies I saw this year, which I think will land
so far
around,
you're at 69.
That's just in the theater, though. There's also streaming movies that came out this year and movies that I missed in the theater that I'm watching. I have a couple weeks of makeup movies. I actually just watched one last night, but I was looking at them all, and I was like, dang. And so I started looking at next year because I was like, I got to beat this number. And holy crap, there are so many movies that look good coming out next year. I'm super excited.
2026, it's going to be a good year, baby. We're saying it.
Yeah. All right. Are you a fan of Cowboys?
Sure. I can be. Wait,
Cowboy
like the
movies.
Dallas Cowboys?
No, not the Dallas Cowboys. Tony Romo? Are you there?
Yeah. You know what? Yes. I'm just going to go, sure.
I love a good Western. Tombstone was one of the first movies I ever watched.
Great movie.
My dad's father's movies. My dad's favorite movie. Kurt Russell. Love Kurt Russell in that, you know.
Okay.
So Magnificent Seven, the original, and then we got the not so great but not terrible remake of it with Denzel and Chris Pratt and stuff.
No.
And now over at MGM Plus, we're gonna get a Magnificent Seven TV show.
Oh, cool.
And I think that sounds like fun. I love a good Western, but I think the Magnificent Seven makes it a lot more interesting because you don't have to just do one. They team up one time and then like 4 of them die and 3 of them live. You can keep it going for a couple seasons and even replace some of the 7 if you want to kill some of them off. I'm excited for this.
Odie, you know my position on movies, TV, things like that. I'm only going to pick the cream of the crop. So as long as nothing's competing with it, I will watch that as well.
I don't think there's a lot of like Western cowboy adventure shows. Like we had Westworld, but that's not really a Western, even though it has West in the title.
That's true.
And then we've got Landman, which I've seen. Have you seen clips from the show Landman with Billy Bob Thornton?
No.
It's all about how like oil is good and everything is woke. And
it looks like There Will Be Blood Part 2, but bad.
It's written by Taylor Sheridan, who's doing the Call of Duty movie we talked about, and he also wrote Yellowstone. And it just like it just looks like oil propaganda to me. And I could be wrong. Like if I'm wrong, email us because I would love to know. I've only seen some clips where there was like a clip of this girl and she's talking to Billy Bob and she was talking about like the wind turbines. He was like, do you know how much it costs to make those? It's way more than getting oil because you got to get the parts. You got to make the parts. You got to do the gym. You got to do the upkeep. And I was like, damn, why don't you
I'll take films and media that stroke white male fragility for 500, please, Alex.
You got it. What is Landman.
What is Taylor Sheridan's lexicon?
I can't wait to see what he does with Call of Duty. But yeah, Magnificent Seven TV show. That sounds fun. I'm all in for that. I'm very excited. We don't have a lot of information on it.
You know what he's probably going to do for Call of Duty? Bring Kevin Spacey back.
Oh, God. Oh,
He's
God.
the president again.
Oh, no.
All right, keep going. Keep going. You said it was good news. You said it was good.
Well, I didn't. You're the one that's not even news. You just said that.
I know, I'm just making shit up and calling it back.
Here's the bit of news that I'm like whatever about, and I know you might agree.
Yeah.
Disney is working on a Gaston spin-off show.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
From Beauty and the Beast.
Why?
I don't know. Why is a great question.
Let's put that in the why category and move on.
Yeah, we don't have any information. We don't know if it's going to be like Luke Evans, who will come back from like the Beauty and the Beast movie from like a decade ago at this point, or if it's going to be like a new one, a young
Don't
one.
You recognize
a
me? It's me, Gaston.
I doubt it'll be
38 now.
Yeah, right. I doubt it'll be Luke Evans. I imagine in the vein of Disney, this will be like a villain isn't actually the villain. Look at their traumatic childhood and all the stuff they went through.
That's what they do. Yeah.
But do we care about Gaston enough?
I'll take films and media that stroke white male fragility for 500, Alex. I know we already answered it, but I'm going to do it again. No, we don't care about Gaston enough. He's a fun, entertaining, silly character that's supposed to be a caricature of like egotism. Period.
Yeah.
And that's it. You don't need anything else. It's classic. Say it with me now on 3. 1, 2, 3. We don't need it.
We don't need
it. No, you didn't say it with me. Hold on.
I didn't know you were going to say that.
1, 2, 3. We don't need it.
We don't need it.
Thank you.
Okay. I didn't know what you were going to say.
That's like a catchphrase on this podcast. You know, we don't need it.
We have a lot of catchphrases on this podcast.
I think the first time I said it was episode 3 when we talked about Chris Pratt as Mario. We don't need it. Anyway,
oh, God. I forgot about that. Yeah. Here's what I would consider to be good news because the messaging of these movies, in my opinion, is bad. We got Mathregan. We got Mathregan 2.0 this year.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Now, for those that don't know, Mathregan 2.0 ends with a pro-AI message.
Yeah,
right?
It does.
And it's a bad movie.
AI
is really
gonna be fine, guys. Don't
They
worry
literally compared it to Terminator 2, which is like blasphemy in my opinion.
Who compared it to
the people that made it were like, this is our T2 because now Megan's a good person.
This is
like
our T2. Oh my God.
So there was a spin-off show set in the same universe in the works called Soulmate with a 8 instead of an A in mate. So, you know,
Lame.
Soulmate. And that was going to be about a guy who was a widow or his wife died, and so he gets like an AI robot, and they like team up and fight crime or something. He gets possessed by his wife? Oh. No, they like team up and fight crime. And like maybe he falls in love with the AI robot. But the good news is, Kevin, because Mathregan performed so poorly and everybody fucking hated it, that has actually been pulled from Universal's release schedule and now is being shopped around to other streaming services with nobody interested. And say this with me good on the count of 3, Kevin.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, good.
We don't need it.
Oh, that's it. And I only included this news last night when I was looking to see if I missed anything because I don't like pro AI messages, and also the Mathregan movies are, in my opinion, like maybe you like the first one and that's fine. Like I'm not going to judge if you like any of them, but I think they're bad. I think the messaging is bad, and I think that this show sounded bad, and we don't need it with all the other AI bullshit going on. So I'm glad that this doesn't get picked up.
There's enough AI bullshit in our lives, even if we're not paying attention to it.
And the thing is like this show could still get picked up by like Peacock or Paramount or Netflix, but I guarantee if it did, it would only get 1 season.
Wild.
Yeah. So that's fun. All right. Let's get on to what I would consider my favorite bit of news.
Oh, okay. Yeah, hit me with your favorite bit of news.
Kevin, we got Godzilla 2014.
We did.
We got Godzilla King of the Monsters. Then we got Kong Skull Island. Then we got Godzilla versus Kong.
Yep.
Then we got Godzilla X Kong, The New Empire.
Yeah, I didn't even watch that one.
It's pretty fun. It's not good, but it's fun.
Okay.
Then in 2027, we're getting Godzilla X Kong Supernova.
What?
And it's going to be the last one in this monsterverse of movies.
Yeah, after you everything dies after a supernova.
We got a little confirmation on who the villain they're gonna fight, because we fought King Ghidorah, they fought Mechagodzilla, they fought an orangutan in Godzilla New Empire guy. Kevin, how much do you know about Space Godzilla?
You mean Mechagodzilla?
No, Space Godzilla.
Oh, yeah, okay. Here's what I know about Space Godzilla. There is an alternate art card from Magic the Gathering's release of Ikoria called Space Godzilla Death Corona that they stopped printing and errated and then reprinted as Space Godzilla because the coronavirus started in 2020 and that's when that set released. So that's what I know about Space Godzilla is I have a card called Space Godzilla Death Corona. That's what I know about Space Godzilla.
Hilarious. Let me I copy and pasted this into my notes so I could tell you what Space Godzilla is. Space Godzilla was created when Space Godzilla was created when G cells, Godzilla cells, were cast into space, fell into a black hole, and reemerged from a white hole, starting to assimilate crystalline organisms which rapidly evolved, in the final result being Space Godzilla.
Okay.
That sounds fucking awesome. I love crazy, dumb, batshit stuff in like the Godzilla universe. And I like that it started off pretty grounded with 2014's.
Yeah.
But I like that they've gone just a hard into what's the most absurd thing we can do. Yeah, what if Godzilla's cells went into space and into a black hole, and then like a Godzilla from space came to Earth and King Kong and Godzilla had to fight him?
Here's the only thing that like really throws me off about these movies is like they'll do that as the plot and I'm like, okay, cool. And then like you start the movie and they're like, but it's also really grounded in science. And I'm
they
like,
ditched that last time.
Don't do that.
Oh,
okay,
the last one is like full on. There's Hollow Earth in the last one, but then there's a Hollow Earth. There's another level to Hollow Earth.
There's another level to Hollow Earth.
Yeah, they've totally ditched all science, and I love it.
Yo, dog, we heard you liked Hollow Earth,
so we got you a Hollow
Earth in your Hollow Earth.
It's no secret that I'm a huge kaiju Godzilla King Kong fan. I loved Godzilla -1. I'm a big fan of this MonsterVerse. I even like the Monarch Godzilla show, which they're spinning off with another Godzilla Monarch show, and the season 2 is coming.
You did like that show.
I mean, I don't like it, but I like it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
It's entertaining. Yeah,
it's the Magnum Opus effect.
It's
right?
fun. It's fun.
It's fun. I just like the idea of giant lizards and gorillas and monkeys and stuff or whatever, just rummaging about.
You're a sucker
fighting.
for some kaiju.
I am. I love them. And I love this piece of news because Space Godzilla is in a movie from the 90s that I am definitely going to watch now because obviously it's from like 1994.
Because why not?
Why not? So, yeah, I love the idea of Space Godzilla being the villain, especially for the last movie. Like, it makes sense. There's nothing left on Earth for him to fight. Absolutely. Bring in fucking Space Godzilla.
Here's the other thing. You know that, like, 3 to 5 years from now, we're gonna get another reboot. You know, like it's gonna be like it's gonna start all over again. It's gonna be we already technically have another reboot because we got Godzilla -0, right?
And that's getting a sequel.
And but those are like Godzilla -0. Here's the thing: we got so spoiled with Godzilla -0 that like when you even tell me about this movie, I'm like, that's not going to be as good. You know, like
of course not.
Yeah, and that's the funny thing about having these properties come out in tandem is that like you can't help but compare. They're coming out at the same time. It's like when A Bug's Life and Ants were released in theaters at the same time. Like you have to pick one. Those are the rules. I don't make the rules. The rules are you have to pick one.
And I like this with Godzilla because you've got the grounded, like serious, more gritty Godzilla movies with like Godzilla -1 and the sequel, which is Godzilla 0. But then at the same time, it's like, well, I also want to watch like King Kong put on a power gauntlet and punch another giant monkey while Godzilla goes purple and shoots a laser beam from his mouth.
For you,
I like both.
All right, that's fine.
Obviously, one is way better across the board. I recently watched Godzilla -1 a couple months ago in black and white, and fuck me if that's not amazing.
I believe it.
Cool. And last bit of news, which will lead us into our first topic of the show, Kevin. Fallout 5.
Fallout
the game
5.
confirmed. But here's
really?
the thing.
Where's it?
Todd Howard, creator of the games, big guy in the Fallout games, he came out and he was asked, "Hey, Todd, with the show taking place in the game universe and it now crossing over with New Vegas, what is Fallout 5 going to look like?" And he came out and said, we've been talking about it a lot. We've been thinking about it a lot. And Fallout 5 is going to take place in the same, universe referencing.
As the show.
As the show. It's going to take place. It's going to connect to the show. It's going to take consideration of what the show is doing and implement those methods or plot points and stuff. We don't know where it's going to be set, but that tells me it's probably going to be set back on the West Coast of maybe to some capacity.
I would love
maybe
that.
A little bit more north
Washington.
of LA. Maybe we go San Francisco. Maybe we go Seattle. Maybe we get some Canada stuff. Maybe there's a chance we go to Alaska. I don't know. But I do like the idea that Todd Howard is like, hey, we put the show in the game universe, so the next game obviously is going to have to reference and take into consideration what the show is doing. That gives me a lot of faith.
I'd love for it to be in Seattle. I think that would be great.
Right? That was my first pick.
Yep.
I think that there's only so many places that a game would really work. The other one that I think I'd be okay with seeing is maybe Chicago. That could be interesting, but it's got to be like a big city that makes sense. I wouldn't if they were like it's going to be set in Wichita, Kansas. I'd be like, really?
Yeah, or if they did a ripoff of New Vegas and did like New Reno, you'd be like, ugh, no, don't do that.
No.
Yeah, I also heard we might get a New Vegas remaster, which is like the best news.
And I said. And I'm going to say this here on the record. If we get a Vegas new remaster, I'm taking a week off of work to play that game.
You're taking a week off everything to play that game.
Everything is going on hiatus.
It's the best Fallout.
It's my favorite game of all time.
You can't beat it. Yeah, it's just so good.
I can beat it. You can't beat it. I've beat that game many a times.
No, I mean, no, you can't though. It tells you no matter what that you've messed something up in the desert. It's
true.
You literally can't beat that game. It doesn't. They'll be like, and this is the perfect ending, except for that one guy you shot. Remember that one guy you shot?
You weren't supposed to do that.
Odie, let's get into our first topic. Odie Mathews at the movies?
Nope.
Oh.
I didn't go to the movies. Well, I did, but not for
Odie
not
Mathews
for a new
at the
release.
Movies. Yeah, we're hitting it. Go.
Odie Mathews at the movies.
All right.
All right, take it away, Odie. What's our first topic?
We're going to talk about, Fallout Season 2 premiere.
Yeah, it did. First episode, Season 2. If you didn't watch Season 1, just go watch it. What are you doing? What are you doing
recap
still
doesn't do it
listening to
justice.
us right now? Pause the podcast. Go upstairs. Make yourself
Go watch 8 hours
a
of Fallout.
nice little snack. Odie, what are they going to make for a snack? You're the chef. I'm walking people through how they're going to do this. Pause the podcast right now. Go upstairs. I know that you're downstairs from your kitchen.
Yeah, you're downstairs in your one-story house.
Downstairs.
Here's your snack list.
Go upstairs. If you go upstairs and there's no kitchen there, go back downstairs. We're making a flow chart now. Go to the kitchen. Make a snack. Odie, what are they making?
You get a red onion, dice it up. You get 3 bell peppers. I like to do red, yellow, and
green. No less, no more.
No more, no less. Dice those up.
Fucking
you
dice
get a
those.
can of corn, rinse it, throw it in the bowl. You get a can of black beans, rinse it, throw it in the bowl. You get no saute, all in the bowl.
Okay.
This is raw. You get some cilantro, dice it up, put it in there.
A little
bit of lime
cilantro.
juice.
If you don't like cilantro, that's fine. Throw it away to the side.
If you don't like cilantro,
but
stop
go
listening
buy
to this
some
podcast.
and then throw it to the side.
And then throw it away. If it tastes like soap, we're not friends. Then you get some red wine vinegar, some olive oil, a little bit of cayenne pepper, some garlic.
Are we making
onion
guacamole?
powder,
Are we making
salt,
guacamole?
pepper,
What are we doing?
Mix it all together.
Are we making salsa?
Get some tortilla chips. You made yourself cowboy caviar.
Oh, cowboy caviar,
high
baby.
fiber, high protein, good snack. You'll have a lot of toots, and you might shit yourself if you're not used to eating a lot of fiber, but hey, it's worth it.
And that is an Odie Mathews good snack life hack for y'all.
Odie Mathews life hack. Good snack life hack.
Let's get
love
into
cowboy. There's a giant bowl of cowboy caviar in my fridge right now. I love that
And
snack.
after you've done that, watch Fallout Season 1. Call out of work tomorrow if you have to. Come back. Finish this podcast episode.
And then you're good. And if you need a snack for this podcast, just go with wheat thins and cheese.
Yeah.
Cheese and crackers, but it's with wheat thins. So much better. I love wheat thins and cheese. A little sharp cheddar with some like.
I love how the first option
is
is so gourmet, and then the second is wheat thins and cheese.
Well, you use all your cooking skills on the first one.
All right. So Fallout Season 2, Episode 1, garbage, bad fun, good or great? I'm going to say it's great.
This is a fantastic show.
Yep.
I love every second of it. I'm hooked. I'm doing the Leonardo DiCaprio meme every 5 seconds. Where I'm like, oh,
I even loved the recap. Like, I've loved watching the recap. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. Like, that was fun.
The recap is good, but I feel like it definitely misses some important points that happened in the first season.
I think they just highlighted the things that were important for the first episode, like how they do on all recaps.
Yeah.
So I think in the next couple recaps, we'll get moments like flashes from the first season that we didn't get that might be pertinent to the next part, you know. And there is some stuff from the first season that like we just don't need a recap. Like they tied a bow on it, you know. So
you know what was also interesting about this first episode of the second season?
What's that?
Titus.
Oh yeah,
is missing.
Yeah,
not in it at all.
No Titus. Totally,
yeah.
Which I'm totally fine with actually. Like,
he didn't need to be.
Yeah.
Honestly, they're already so. What I like about Fallout is I feel like it's fun that they're balancing the main storyline, which I would consider is Lucy and the Ghoul tracking Hank, her father, to New Vegas. But we also keep flashing back to Vaults 31, 32, and 33, where her brother is being held captive by a brain on a fucking Roomba.
Oh my God,
and,
do I love that.
I love Buds.
Buds.
But also, like, you get the new vault with the girl with the eye patch whose name escapes me, but like her storyline and the other vault storyline, and then there's just like weird moment of, hey, inbreeding in the vaults is bad. I'm like,
I love how cold and callous she is too when they're like name the baby, and she's like, you give it a name. And he's like, no,
yeah, it's her baby.
Yeah, like she's like, I don't care. Like,
but yeah, I really liked the show. I like and one of the things that I really like to compliment about the Fallout show and it's the same thing with like Welcome to Derry and Mighty Nine with all these new shows. The pacing of each episode, and this was my biggest compliment to it and Mighty Nine, and it's same with Fallout. It gives you just enough that it's moving the plot forward, giving you a little bit of action, giving you a little bit of character moments, giving you a little bit of plot moments. But then at the end of the episode, you're like, I need more. And then the next episode comes out and it's the same thing.
100%.
I like that it satisfies you while also leaving you with a little bit of hunger.
100%. I agree. Things that I liked the most about this first episode. One, I love that they didn't even like skip a beat on introducing Mr. House. He got teased before. Justin Theroux is killing it as Mr. House, and I love the scene that we got dropped in on with him. I also love that Lucy and the Ghoul are still traveling together. I will say Lucy is like the main story, and then everything that is like tied to her are side stories that are all kind of happening in tandem. But what's cool about that is it kind of shows you, because like a lot of times you'll progress through a Fallout game and then a character will come back that you haven't seen for a while and things have changed for them. And what it's showing us is that breaking point, like what changes in between. Because you know Lucy's inevitably going to hit that story checkpoint where the whole world is going to shift again, you know? So like I really enjoy that. And then I especially have enjoyed watching Walton Goggins just be an ornery fuck. Like the entire,
I love him.
He's so smug and ornery and angry all the time. Yeah, and it's like it's absolutely perfect. And even just like that first scene that we're dropped in on, you know, where they're gonna hang him, and like Lucy, and like you know you get the little like cameo of the dinosaur, and she's got a fucking sniper rifle, just like the character from Fallout New Vegas. Like that was like. What a great way to say we're doing New Vegas full on without like outright saying, like they didn't go over a hill and go, wow, New Vegas. You know what they did was they fucking showed you a thing from the game you loved. Yeah.
I also like that the first season ends with the tease of New Vegas, and I was like, oh, I can't wait to get there. We're still not there, and I'm fine with it.
But we're also there. Like, we're in the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we're there, but we're not there,
Yeah.
and I like that. Another thing that I really liked about this first episode, just in terms of setting things up, was
Hit me.
I love, and it might actually be my favorite part of this, I love the flashbacks to before the bombs fell. I love that if you're a fan of the games and you know certain information, because throughout New Vegas, and this might be small spoilers, but at the same time, it's not like it's going to change anything for you. You can find out that Mr. House had a defense system for New Vegas, and that's why the bombs didn't really hit it. And you kind of find out these things throughout the games through like lore and pieces and vaults and character information and yada yada. But in this, it's a flashback, and you hear like, oh yeah, he built a missile defense system for New Vegas, and now Walton Goggins back then needs to go there and convince him not to drop the bombs and take him out and stuff. And it's like, I love all these little pieces of lore that also to some extent we didn't have before, because one thing that I did when the first season wrapped up, I did a Magnum mini of the Fallout show. It was a 5-minute thing on Magnum Opus, just talking about like hints to the game and stuff like that. Yeah. And a lot of people, respectfully for the most part, were arguing and like commenting that, oh, it's not confirmed that Vault Tech dropped the first bomb. I'm going to go ahead and say it pretty much now is.
Yeah.
That somebody, whether it was Mr. House or Vault Tech, they dropped the first bomb to start the end of the world.
Yep. 100%.
And I like that.
Yeah, because, they had to test their vault system. Like,
exactly.
The end of the world is a test. That's what this is. War never changes, and the end of the world is a test. Yeah. What are some things, like, I feel like there's not too much to talk about because it was the first episode. We've talked about the things that we like. What are some things from Fallout New Vegas that you would like to see in the show, or that you've seen that we are going to see?
I can't wait for the Kings to show up.
I know. And I love that they're all ghouls, it looks like.
Yeah.
Instead of being like
really
humans.
fun.
Like, that's really cool. Yeah.
I'm excited to see Macaulay Culkin in Caesar's Legion.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be very interesting.
I'm really excited to just honestly, and I really hope we get more of it. I don't think I'll be satisfied regardless, but I'm very excited just to see them walking down the New Vegas Strip and going to like where Mr. House is in New Vegas and just seeing all the things from the game that I'm like, oh, I love New Vegas. I love being in New Vegas.
Here's a couple things I'm going to throw down that I want to see in this season, because I feel like they're going to wrap up the New Vegas story in one season, right? Here's what I want to see.
Absolutely.
I want to see Cannibal Hotel for sure. 100%. I want to see that just be its own little bottle episode. That's what I want.
That'd be great.
I want Cannibal Hotel, because that was like one of the best missions in Fallout. I remember the first time that I like realized what, like that was what was great about the game, was you're playing and you're like, hey, wait, hold on. And they do it in a funny way. You're like, you're eating people. And then like somebody like in their dialogue's like, and we're definitely not eating people here. And you're like,
yeah,
you're fucking cannibals. I'm going to murder everyone in here. So I love that. I want to see giant ants at the airbase. I want fucking right.
Yeah.
Remember that was a side quest. I remember the first time I saw the giant ants, I was like, "There's fucking giant ants!" Like I was like, "No."
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
I know that we're gonna see a Deathclaw fight power.
I was
armor.
gonna say Deathclaw for sure.
I know that we're gonna see it. Like that's gonna be amazing. Like I think it's gonna be amazing to watch a Deathclaw just smack some power armor. That in the game is like just a wild ride. And then the last thing that I want to see, and it's on the outskirts, I want to see a fucking ghoul attempt to launch himself into space and blow up.
Yes.
I want that side mission in this fucking season. Like those are the only like everything else, go ahead, figure it all out. Like throw it in, pepper it, whatever. Like that's my wish list for the show. And if they don't hit them all, fine, I get it. You can only cover so much. But come on. The ghoul launching himself into space
needs something.
But not like it's the best. Because you do that whole mission. And there is a point, and it does progress the story, and it gets you some cool stuff in the game. But like you do it all, and like there's all this big stuff. He's like, and here I go, I'm gonna launch myself into space, and like then the rocket goes off, and you just watch it, and it blows up in the distance, and you're like, oh, I did all that for nothing. Like,
it's so funny.
It's so satisfying and funny, and like infuriating at the same time. Like I really want that in this season. There's also a talking super mutant in New Vegas, isn't there?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's New Vegas.
Yeah, we should.
It's been a while since I've been able to play it, since you can't play it on new consoles.
Yeah.
Which is very upsetting.
And the battle at the dam, the battle at Hoover Dam. We need obviously that needs to be huge. Like
I think that's probably what we're building.
I think so too.
Season.
What's going to be interesting about that is I know we're going to meet the California New Republic, which is great.
Yeah, because they were in the last
NPR.
one.
and I know that like they're going to be just as bad as they were in the first season, and I know that like the Brotherhood's going to show up and fight at the Battle of Hoover Dam, which like at the end of the game, it's originally like it's essentially New Vegas versus Caesar's Legion. But like the NCR does get involved a little bit, you know. Like I can't wait to see like the Where's Waldo mess of people swarming. You know what I mean? Like that's the only way I can describe it. I hope
Star
it's
Wars
a Where's
Episode
Waldo
9.
spread of just
Yeah,
like
it's gonna be like
Easter eggs.
in episode 9 when all the ships from Star Wars show up and you're like, I recognize that one, I recognize that one, I recognize
oh,
that
it's
one, I recognize
all
that one.
of them. Yeah,
Yeah,
I want that.
I will say, the one thing that I thought was really funny is I was watching this with my partner Nate, and they were like, "So, who's like what faction's the good guys?" And I was like, "None of them." I was like, "They're all bad in their own right." I was like, "The Caesar's Legion is like, what if we were like Romans but bad?"
Yep.
And Brotherhood of Steel is, what if we were military but bad? And the NCR is, what if we were kind of good but mostly bad?
Well,
like it's just they're all bad.
All of them are. Here are the things that we think the world should be like. And here's what we're willing to sacrifice morally to make it that way. And so it's not that they're necessarily bad. It's that they're all ethically askew based on their ideas and their ideology, right?
And as a player in the games, you know, if you're like, I'll use Baldur's Gate as an example. Like if you want to do a good playthrough, no matter who you align with, you're probably going to jeopardize some of your morals for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to be able to play a fully good playthrough no matter who you align with, unless you align with nobody.
Yeah, you know what? And actually, if you're listening to this podcast right now and you haven't played New Vegas, all right, pause the podcast here. And then what I want you to do is I want you to go downstairs. And if downstairs doesn't have your kitchen, I want you to go back upstairs. Or if you are downstairs, go upstairs to your kitchen. And then you're going to make a snack for yourself. Odie, what are they going to make?
Get some cheese-filled hot dogs, dice them up really small, and a little thing of ketchup. Just be simple.
Just
be basic.
Be very simple with this, right? You're going to sit down. You're going to plug in your old Xbox. It exists somewhere. I'm sure it does. Just go plug it in, and you're going to play through Fallout New Vegas. And then if you haven't watched Season 1 of Fallout, go watch Season 1 of Fallout. And then when you're done with that, and you've been fired from your job because it took way too much time, and you took a bunch of time off from work, and then, come back, finish this episode, write us some hate mail, but also let us know how much you love Fallout.
And then since you're fired from your job, go ahead and go get Fallout 4.
Yeah,
so you can get some more lore.
Play that.
And just spend some time playing that. And you don't have to get your old Xbox. You got to unplug your Xbox, put that back in the attic.
Exactly.
Go back downstairs to your kitchen, get some more wheat thins and cheese.
Yep.
Go back upstairs, plug in your new console, get Fallout 4, make sure you get all the DLCs, play that all the way through,
100%.
then rewatch Season 1 of Fallout again just to be safe, and then watch Episode 2, and then come back and re-listen to this episode.
That's perfect. I have one adjustment to that. That's going to make everything that much better. Pigs in a blanket.
Oh,
yeah, there it is.
One.
All right.
All right.
All
Yep,
right, cool.
Pigs in a blanket.
Cool. I have nothing else to cover.
I have nothing else to say either.
No,
we'll do a
great.
season recap when it wraps up, I'm sure, because season 3 is going to start filming next year. What I like about this is they've come out and basically said we're trying to get these seasons out as quick as possible with making them, as quick as possible, but also keeping the quality. And it feels like we're getting that time period between seasons like we used to get with normal TV shows, because the last one debuted last April and wrapped up in like August. So then this one, coming out in December, it'll wrap up towards the end of next year or towards the beginning of next year.
Yep.
And then we'll get the next season in 2027. So like every year and some change, we're going to get a season, and I like that.
100%. Just to touch on it, Welcome to Derry also wrapped up. We watched the finale this week. It was phenomenal. It was great. It turns out it is a cosmic being, and that destroying its physical form doesn't actually destroy it. It just destroys its physical form so that no one ever actually really kills
time
it.
differently.
Yeah. So ultimately, really cool, very Lovecraftian, delves more into that like Lovecraftian stuff that I was talking about that Stephen King has in his books. And just fucking watch it. It's amazing. If nothing else, watch every episode just to watch a kid flip off a cosmic monster as he runs toward a tree. I
loved that.
It was the best moment of the entire show. I was like, Ricardo, like you did it, man. Like just the little middle finger of like, I'm not afraid of you. Like that's good writing. Like that's proper show don't tell. Like he's not going, I'm not afraid anymore. He's just flipping him off.
if you're gonna watch any, like, just if anything, watch it for Bill Skarsgård performance.
100%.
Like, fuck
So
me, that
good.
man is insanely good at playing Pennywise.
Yeah, no spoilers or anything. Just go watch it, guys. It's fucking good.
Yeah, it's worth it.
It's better than Stranger Things.
Oh, I said this to you. I texted you after I finished it up, and I was like, I don't know if this is a controversial opinion, but I think the It kids in that plot line, even though there's only 2 movies, I think that the movies are better than all of Stranger Things.
I think that if you put any of the movies singularly against season 1 of Stranger Things, they falter. But because Stranger Things slowly gets lesser over time,
that's what I'm saying. Like the whole
like
of Stranger
the whole
Things.
thing. Yeah.
Season 1 is incredible. If it was just a mini series and it was just season 1, it wouldn't be a competition really.
We will see how season 2 and 3 of the show go, and if it
I have my
also
concerns.
runs into the same issue. Yeah. But we'll see when we get there. There. Yeah.
I need more information before I express any concerns because my concerns might not even be valid depending on how they do it.
Yeah. Agreed. Yeah, you and I have been speculating a lot a lot this week on stuff. We've just been
I love
randomly sending
speculating.
each other voice memos like, what
It's
if
fun.
they're doing this?
What if that?
That's been a lot of fun. Odie, we have a list to do this
Christmas
week.
time is here.
Yes, it is here, and we have a Christmas list for it. I realized as I went back through our now 120 plus episodes that we've never done a list of best Christmas movies.
I don't.
It's time for a list.
It's time for a list. Some might be good, some might be shit, and I know you just cannot wait. The scale goes garbage, bad, fun, good, then great.
I don't love Christmas movies, so that's probably why I've never suggested it.
We're doing it anyway.
Yeah, we
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, everybody. We're going to do a Christmas list. And before we even get into it, I want to get honorable mentions out of the way because I know that anybody who knows me that listens to this podcast is like, oh, Kevin's just going to fucking talk about Lord of the Rings. Here it is, another excuse for Kevin. Oh, did you know that The Fellowship takes off on Christmas? Yes, I do. Is it a movie that I watch around Christmas time every year? Yes, it is. Did I get my first girlfriend ever after making out while watching Return of the King around Christmas time? Yes, I did. Does that make me more biased toward Lord of the Rings? Very likely.
Yes, it does.
But so I want to get my
Give me your honorable
mentions out of the way.
mentions.
First off, Lord of the Rings. Did you know that the Fellowship takes off during Christmas?
I did, Kevin. I did know that. Did you know?
Second honorable mention, and this is where I think I realized something about myself. My other honorable mentions really reveal a story that I love during Christmas time.
Here we go.
Muppet Christmas Carol. FX's A Christmas Carol. Scrooged with Bill Murray. I love the alternate.
I think you like the Christmas Carol
I love
story.
the alternate takes on A Christmas Carol. All of the Rankin and Bass claymation Christmas films, like all of them. Rudolph, the one with Heat Miser and Freeze Miser. Yeah, every single one of them. They're all amazing. I mean, fuck, even watch the Easter one. Like, just have fun with it. Monty Python's The Life of Brian. Tale of a man born in a manger opposite of Jesus on Christmas and then living a life very similar and lateral. Have you seen that?
I've seen, of course, Monty Python.
So that to me is also a Christmas movie. I think like a lot of people are like, you're really stretching on that one.
I think you're going to be reaching.
But White Christmas is also an honorable mention of mine. Those are my honorable mentions. What are yours?
I don't have any.
Oh, okay, cool.
I genuinely
don't like
had
this.
I had to think really hard about my top 5 because I don't like Christmas movies.
I feel like my top 5 is going to make you roll your eyes.
Honestly, your top 5, if they're not like true Christmas movies, I might be like, yeah. Because
then you're probably going to like my top 5.
I'm not trying to be a Grinch, and I don't want to be a Grinch.
Is that one of your favorite Christmas movies?
No,
Okay.
I don't like the Grinch stories.
Oh, okay.
They're fine.
You don't like a story about a man
fine.
who learns to love Christmas?
Why
is
really,
every
I don't.
Christmas movie about learning to love Christmas?
Because people like me exist who don't like Christmas that much.
It's like everybody who makes it, they're like, and this one's really gonna get them, you know?
Yeah, and it's not. I don't know what it is about Christmas. It just doesn't resonate with me, and I don't really have a full-on like reason of like when I was a kid, I saw Santa Claus kissing mom or whatever. I just don't vibe with it.
Right.
It's just not my holiday.
Here's what I got for you. Here's number 5. I'll go
We doing
first.
bottom 5 or top 5?
Let's go
first.
Oh, did we do top and bottom 5?
You told me top and bottom.
Oh, I can give you my bottom. That's easy. I
can give you my
bottom in no order. I'll give to you. No, let's do top 5 first.
Kevin, stop mooning me with your bottom.
Hey, here it is, baby. Merry Christmas.
Son.
Christmas
Yeah.
came early for you. All right,
Ooh.
top 5, starting with number 5. I'll go first. Prometheus. Prometheus is a movie.
What?
Well, hear me the fuck out on this, Odie.
The Alien
Yes,
prequel?
the Alien prequel Prometheus.
How is that a Christmas
Well,
movie?
Odie, a group
I
of
can't wait for this one.
scientists follow a star to a place.
Oh my God,
where-
you're really stretching.
Hold on, to a place where, by the orchestration of an AI that is playing God, a immaculate conception occurs around the weeks of December 21st through early January, because Idris Elba tells us, as he's decorating a Christmas tree, that this movie happens on Christmas time. So we not only have allegories to the actual nativity story itself, which are intentionally built in there, thank you, Ripley Scott, but it happens around Christmas. Prometheus is, in fact, a true-to-form Christmas movie. Thank you.
You know
It's
what?
not even an
don't-
I guess. It's literally a Christmas movie.
No, it's an I guess, but that's fine.
It's an allegory for Christmas, a la sci-fi horror.
My number 5. I'm gonna look. I thought you were gonna be like, this movie is set at Christmas time, but it has nothing to do with Christmas. You just went, oh, they followed a star, so it's Christmas.
No, that's the 3 why. Okay, I'm telling you, all the allegories are there. I could do a whole episode on why Prometheus is a Christmas movie, but it is.
Okay.
'Kay.
You know what? I'm not gonna argue with you because I
you
don't have the
can't.
energy.
Because you can't.
I could.
'Cause you
I could.
can't. What's your number 5?
My number 5, Krampus with Adam Scott,
Okay.
the horror Christmas
Yep.
movie. I love Krampus. Not necessarily the movie, but the idea of an
mythology.
evil Santa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the mythology of it all. I don't have a lot to say about it. I just think it's really cool. If you haven't seen that movie and you want like a good, decent, it's not the best horror movie by any stretch. I just like it because it's about a bunch of shitty people, and Krampus comes because their kid
Yep.
makes a stupid wish, and then
They get
all
punished.
don't. They all don't die, but they all get fucked up,
Yep.
and it's awesome. And they end up in a snow globe.
So, one of my favorite things that I've learned about Christmas celebrations recently is that in Japan, in smaller villages, there are men who go around dressed as Christmas spirits and interrogate children as to whether or not they've been good all year. Like, could you just imagine, like, 2 guys in masks busting into your house and being like, "Where's the child?" And, like, sitting them down and being like, "Did you brush your teeth? Did you do it every day? You didn't miss a single day. You didn't ever skip one single day because your parents said otherwise." You know, like, just like being held to account for all the naughty behavior you had all year, but then still getting presents anyway. They inevitably leave, but, like, it's just really funny that, like, Christmas spirits come and interrogate your family. Like,
That's amazing.
I actually love that tradition. I think that's great.
Yeah.
My number 4 is actually by Satoshi Kon, famed writer and director of anime films like Paprika. And then he also did and Spice and I can't remember, Paranoia Agent, which is one of my favorite animes of all time. He also wrote a Christmas story called Tokyo Godfathers, also an allegory for the 3 wise men. It's 3 bums who find a baby around Christmas time and then need to keep it safe. And it's an amazing and heartwarming tale about people who are often overlooked in society. I love it. You should watch it. It's a proper Christmas movie. Even in the trailer, there's Christmas music in the background.
I will check that one out.
Highly
because
recommend
Is it anime?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll watch
Big
that.
time recommend. Cool. That's my number 4. What do you got?
My number 4, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Okay. Classic.
Yeah, I mean, look, yeah, it's classic. It's famously not directed by Tim Burton, but he had a hand in it, but it's not directed by him.
Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, if you say the whole title, just so you know.
Yeah, but we don't say his name. Look, it's just a really good movie. My what I wish with that is I kind of wish we would have gotten more about like the other worlds.
Yeah.
I think it would have been kind of cool to see like the other like Easter world and stuff like that. But it's still just a really good story. I love Jack Skellington.
Yeah.
I love the look, the feel, the vibe, the music. It's just a good story. It's a good movie. It's a good Christmas movie.
Yeah, and it's good to enjoy it now before. And I know that you're wishing to see more of the other worlds, but you just brought into my mind that eventually, when Netflix, Disney, Google, Apple, Warner Brothers, Prime, Paramount, Amazon takes over the entire world, they're going to develop out this IP until you're sick of it. They're going to be like, hey, did you know that we're going to go to Jehovah's Witness land where there's literally no holiday? Like, it's just
They're all
tree.
just doing
it's just
normal
a blank
things.
tree. What's this?
Yeah.
What is this?
Just people at work, just sitting at home doing nothing.
All right, moving on.
Number three.
My number three, fucking Gremlins, baby. Gremlins takes place on Christmas. It's a proper fucking Christmas movie. It's one of the best Christmas movies. Not only that, it goes to show you as a child, just listen to your fucking elders, man. Don't feed the thing after midnight. Don't get water on it. What did you do? You did the wrong thing. Like, you learned a Christmas lesson. I love Gremlins. It's such a good Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Also, is that Stephen Spielberg? I think it is.
Let me find out. They're doing another Gremlins. We know that.
Yes. I hope that also takes place on Christmas. I think that would be great. I think Gremlins as a Christmas franchise would be phenomenal.
Oh, it's Joe Dante.
Okay. I think Gremlins as a Christmas franchise would rival Hallmark. Like, what are you watching?
Yeah,
are you
but,
watching the Hallmark movies? Oh, yeah, no. Gremlins universe for me. That's what I'm doing for Christmas.
Yeah, Gremlins universe.
Marathon.
That's a good one. Gremlins is, I wouldn't even, and see, that's the thing is, like,
Thank
when you come up with
you.
yours, you're like looking for movies. I was thinking of like legit Christmas movies because like I gotta.
Me too.
I was trying to challenge myself for like, okay, not you two. I was trying to challenge myself for like real Christmas movies.
These are real Christmas movies. These are
My number
movies
three.
that I watch around Christmas and
not
have
the
to do
same
with
thing.
Christmas.
That's not the same thing. But my number three is a classic Christmas movie. And for anybody that
Emphasis
knows
on
me,
classic. Whoa, we got a badass over here. Odie's
yeah,
flexing on
because
the-
it's the Charlie Brown Christmas.
Oh, that is
because
a classic Christmas
it's
film.
the same thing with my Halloween. I love Charlie Brown because I am a huge Snoopy fan. I did a Snoopy pumpkin this year for Halloween.
Love it.
I have a Snoopy sweater. I fucking love Snoopy. Snoopy is amazing.
Yeah.
I think he's one of the best characters ever created. Snoopy I vibe with so hard. And Charlie Brown Christmas is just is so good.
You know what? This makes a lot of sense because I'm a big Woodhouse guy. So, yeah, that tracks. Yep, you're Snoopy, I'm Woodhouse. That's what it is, baby. Yeah, Charlie Brown Christmas.
I don't know the character Woodhouse, but I know Woodstock.
Oh, that's one. Yeah, whatever. You know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
Your Charlie Brown
I'm
lore.
catching your vibe. But yeah, Charlie Brown Christmas, fantastic.
Cool. Yep, my number two, and this is probably what Odie will consider my only actual Christmas movie on the list, is Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. The reason I picked,
because you like the Donald Trump cameo, right?
well, yeah. Not only do we get a cameo from a future president and felon, but
2 for 1.
He stays in the Trump hotel. Like, I mean, this is like so. But honestly, the reason that I love this movie is it's just Home Alone redone. But what I love the improbability that the Wet Bandits have shown back up. And they are now the Sticky Bandits. I love that, like, they've somehow, I don't know how the world of, like, crime hierarchy works, but they've, like, gone from houses to toy stores, like gigantic. Like, they were like, all right, how residential? No more. Giant toy franchise. Like, that's where we're going. I also love, like, the part that I probably love the most is Kevin McAllister, who's gone through this story once. He like tries and fails to stop them at first, and then has a very heartwarming conversation with the pigeon lady, who is like the new like shovel man, you know, from like we get the shovel man in the first one, we get the pigeon lady. A lot of this is reskinned Home Alone, right? Like a lot of the same things are happening over and over again in this movie. But the thing that we get in this movie is the conversation between them. Kevin actually imparts a really good lesson on her, and she imparts a really good lesson on him about appreciating people and just having trust. And I thought that was a really cool thing. Because, like, it doesn't have to do specifically with Christmas, but it ties into the plot overall. And just that little, 4-minute conversation that they have where she's like, I haven't. And, like, that moment where she just kind of, like, candidly goes, I haven't actually spoken to another human being in 2 years. I'm like, wow, dude. Like, it's really good and impactful. And I kind of love it. It does have a good Christmas moral to it. And it is a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
So.
Sure.
Yeah. What's your number 2?
Die Hard.
Fucking knew it. I knew that would be on your list. That's not even on my honorable mentions because that is you're making fun of my Christmas movie. Die Hard is literally like the not a Christmas movie. Like it's
and that's
the
why I
fucking
put it on here.
Poster child for the shit that I'm talking about.
I knew that my last 3 would be on here. My number 1 was set in stone no matter what, and I was like, should I do like another legit one, or should I just stir the pot with the one that everyone argues whether it's a Christmas movie or not? Because recently, speaking of Macaulay Culkin and Home Alone and Fallout, he came out and said it's not a Christmas movie.
He said Die
and I was
Hard's
like,
not a Christmas movie.
Yeah, and look, is it a Christmas movie? I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. It would work if it was set at any other holiday. Sure. Yeah. Do I like it because it's set at Christmas? That doesn't impact it at all for me. But look, it's my list. So I don't give a fuck.
Here's the networks will play it on Christmas, right?
Exactly.
It happens on Christmas, and although Christmas isn't essential to the plot, it's all throughout the movie because the set is set in
Christmas.
Yeah, so the environment is Christmas. So yeah, no, it counts if here's
enough.
The deal. I'll make it, Odie. Die Hard can count if Prometheus counts.
I look. I'm not gonna argue with you. Prometheus can count all you want.
Hell yeah, baby. Good, good. Because you know what I want to see on Christmas? I want to see a man who's been infected with some weird sort of cells get flamethrowered to death. That's what I want on my Christmas.
I want to see Idris Elba crash a ship into another ship.
Me fucking too, man. That's what I want. And then I want to see a woman run away from that giant ship as it falls from the sky and not fucking
line.
Serpentine. Yeah. And literally just not turn.
Christmas. Yeah,
Merry
the
Christmas.
Prometheus school of running away from things.
All right, number 1. This is for,
I know your number 1.
What is my number 1? Go ahead. Oh, yeah,
you
do
wait,
know
can I
my
ask you this
number
real
1
quick?
because I've been
do you know
talking
my
about
number
it
1?
for a whole week. What's up?
Do you know what my number 1's going to be?
No, you know what? Actually, you hit me with your number 1 first.
I was like, 'cause I know yours.
Yeah,
Can
do.
you guess what mine is?
Okay.
And mine is a legit Christmas movie.
It's a legit Christmas movie. Okay.
It's a legit Christmas movie.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Elf.
Oh, okay. Yep.
I watched Elf last night. I made Nate watch it. They had never seen it, and they were like, "It's fine." Yeah, and they were like, "It's fine," and I was like, "It's amazing."
Elf is
love
not a divisive Christmas movie. Elf has a divisive actor in it, right? Like that's really the make or break for a lot of people.
Either like Will Ferrell or you don't.
Yeah,
and
so you either love Elf
days,
or you hate Elf. You know?
Yeah, because I love Elf. Like early day Will Ferrell is one of my favorites. Anchorman, Elf, Blades of Glory, Step Bros, like all of those. Like anything before like 2012, I'm a big Will Ferrell fan.
Yeah.
I think where he kind of falls off is after Anchorman 2 is when I start to go, okay, like, yeah. But
yeah, he's done more as a producer in the past decade.
Yeah, I really vibe with Elf. I just think it's super funny. I love that it takes the mythos of Santa and kind of makes it the silliness that I think it is because it's like, yeah, like Christmas cheer and he has to have a jet engine on his sleigh and like Peter Dinklage is there and he fucking jump kicks or what is it called? Yeah, he jump kicks fucking Will Ferrell into a wall and like beats him up and flips him on a table. And you got like the CGI arm throwing snowballs at 100 miles an hour in a group of kids.
Love it.
It's just great. You got the weird like stop motion snowman that's in there with penguins and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a good movie. It's early days Jon Favreau before Marvel. It's just I fuck with Elf. I've always fucked with Elf. It's such a good movie. It'll always be my favorite Christmas movie.
I can't dispute that. It's a great Christmas movie.
It really is.
It's phenomenal. I didn't like it when it first came out, but I think it's because Will Ferrell was doing a lot more like adult comedy. And then this came out and I was like, kids movie, you know, like
yeah, from SNL to this.
Yeah, I was like,
this was like one of his very first like leading roles out of SNL.
Well, he had already done Anchorman too. So I was like, I was like, oh, Will
Anchorman
Ferrell
was post-Elf.
It was post Elf. Oh, I didn't know that.
Let me find out. I'm
but
pretty
like,
sure Anchorman was 2005. Elf was 2003.
Maybe.
Yeah, Anchorman was 2004. So Anchorman was after Elf.
Okay. Well, when Elf came out, I was like, what is this? Like, I know this guy, but this is not his normal comedy. Anyway.
Yeah.
But I warmed up on it over the years, and I have enough people in my life who just like fucking love Christmas that like I inevitably have to watch it. So I'd rather enjoy it than not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
although
easy
it's not my
to enjoy.
favorite.
But the thing that blew my mind about it watching last night, I didn't realize that Zooey Deschanel,
Mm-hmm.
you know how old she is in that movie playing his love interest?
No.
For reference, Will Ferrell is 36 when that movie comes out.
Zooey Deschanel was
She's
24.
23.
Oh, okay. I was close.
Yeah.
Yeah, that tracks. I mean, that was like when she just started becoming like really popular.
Oh, yeah. It's crazy.
Speaking of like weird things that she did, do you remember the show Tin Man with Zooey Deschanel?
No.
Oh, buddy. We just talked about Wicked, but there is an alternate universe Wizard of Oz where Zooey Deschanel is essentially Dorothy called Tin Man that I honestly think you would love. Like it's like a buried
Alan
treasure.
Cumming.
It's amazing.
It's a miniseries.
It's insane. It's really
Neil
good.
McDonough is in this?
Yeah, dude, it's really good. I like
Richard Dreyfuss is in
dude,
this?
it's insane. It's like a buried golden nugget of time. Like it's. And I watched it like when it came out. I was like, "This is cool." Like, but yeah. So my number one, and I have like, I think this is, in my opinion, the best Christmas movie. Not only because the source material does draw on a Yule spirit to incite all of the action in it, but I think it actually imparts one of the most important lessons that we try to impart around Christmas time, which is just valuing your life, the people around you, making sure that you're doing things with your life so that you're taking care of the people around you, yourself, the world itself, being respectful to nature, even though like we're chopping down trees and putting them in our house, like there's a whole lesson about just nature and respect, and like there's so much that goes into this movie, and it's so heavy and like really like thoughtful and thought-provoking, and at a lot of times weird because it's a fucking A24 film. I love The Green Knight with Dev Patel. It is my favorite. Like I realized recently this was my favorite Christmas film because I was thinking about it and I didn't even hesitate. I just bought it and I started watching it because like I was like, hey, that's a Christmas movie. Like that was actually like my first thought was like, that's a Christmas movie. And then I turned it on and I watched it and I almost like was watching it to vet it to see if I was correct. I love the movie anyway. But then as I was watching, I was like, oh no, this is a Christmas movie. So the Green Knight shows up and he is a Yule spirit, which in older folklore, because this is based on a 14th century fucking poem called Sir Gawain and the Green Knight, the Yule spirit shows up very often, like this is where Krampus comes from too, is like very similar background, sometimes to cause chaos or to like bring reckoning for people. And what he does is he brings a sort of reckoning for a guy who's done nothing with his life, who has everything in front of him and has every opportunity to just go out into the world and make something of himself and hasn't done it yet. And then he says, hey man, hey, naughty or nice, I'll let you lay whatever blow you want on me, and I'm going to return that blow. And Dev Patel cuts his head off, which is the naughty choice. And then he goes, great, see you next Christmas. And I love that, like, that's the inciting element. Inevitably, they have, like, this final showdown also on Christmas, and Dev Patel learns the biggest lessons that you could possibly learn. I highly recommend anybody watch this movie. It isn't a family one. It's definitely an adult one, but like
it's gritty.
Big time fucking The Green Knight. Like that is my favorite Christmas movie of all time insofar up to this point for me, period. I cannot recommend it enough. And if anybody tells me it's not a Christmas movie, I will tell them to get out of my Christmas party, go home, go downstairs to their kitchen,
make a snack, go upstairs. Yeah, I agree. Green Knight, fantastic movie. Yeah. Never really considered it a Christmas movie until you said it was, and I was like, oh, I could see that.
Thank you.
So no arguments for me on that
Great.
one.
How do you feel
all.
about Prometheus?
It's fine. I don't like the movie.
It's a Christmas movie.
I'll let you have the Christmas, but it's a bad movie. Here are my bottom 5 for you real quick.
All right, hit me with the bottom
I kind of wanted to have fun
Oh, I
with
have
it.
one more honorable mention. I don't know if you've seen this. I just remembered
I have
it
an
while
honorable
we were-
mention.
Okay, I have one more honorable mention. Netflix made a movie called Klaus, and it is
I was going to
actually-
say
Were you going to say that?
Klaus is really good. I've seen Klaus.
Yeah, that's a really good
was,
Christmas movie.
I was
If you
gonna
want to
say
like
that one-
remove a lot of the magic from Christmas, but like also like really make it about Christmas, like yeah, really phenomenal.
Klaus and National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, you know
Yeah.
what's funny? We didn't lean into any of like the heavy hitter classics, really. Like, I didn't even pick Home Alone. I picked Home Alone 2. So I like
Not even,
this
the
list.
No Grinch mention.
Yeah,
none of
no
that.
Grinch. Like, and those
No.
are all movies that like people put them out, and I'm like, yeah, that's a good movie. But like, it's not in my top 5.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
All right, hit me with your
here are
bottom
my-
5.
Here's my bottom 5. Number 5, every low-budget Netflix Christmas movie.
Oh yeah.
At number 4, every low-budget Hallmark Christmas movie.
Perfect. So far we have the same list. Keep going.
At number 3, I put The Santa Claus with Tim Allen. I think those movies are bad and stupid, and I don't like them.
Yep.
You can just kill Santa and then you become Santa.
Yeah,
That's dumb.
Yeah, I agree. Keep going.
Here's the most controversial take I probably will have this year. At number 2, for one of the worst Christmas movies in my opinion,
Hit me.
Home Alone 1.
Okay, why?
I think it's stupid. I think the whole premise of a rich family leaving their youngest son, maybe if he was the middle child, but nobody forgets the youngest. And you definitely wouldn't forget your kid like that. And if you do, you're a bad parent. And then the kid is also a psychopath who tries to murder home invaders instead of just calling the cops. Something, if he can make nail traps and flamethrower traps and paint can traps, he can call the cops and be like, hey, there's some people breaking into my house.
Yeah.
He could also call the cops and be like, hey, I was left home alone. Can you help me get to the airport? But no, he chooses to be purposely a psychopath. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yep. So far,
And then my number 1.
I'm actually 100% on board with you. Apart from Home Alone, just because like I like that movie, but
yeah, and that's
it's fine.
My number 1 though, and it took me a couple times to watch this movie because I was gonna cover it on Magnum Opus.
Oh no, I feel like I know.
Red
it.
One.
Yeah, I knew it.
Yeah. I tried so hard to write a script to cover that, and my script kept coming back to, this is just stupid, this is dumb, none of this makes sense, why would this happen, what do you mean that, like, Sleepy Hollow exists, but you're not even going to touch on that, it's just a bad, it's just a bad movie, it's a stupid movie, and my problem with a lot of Christmas movies, Kevin, and this is kind of my pushing off point to end my side of this, I don't understand the logic behind a Christmas movie where it's like, hey, you're a parent and you have a kid and a bunch of presents just magically appear under the tree, but yet you don't believe in Santa Claus and you don't have Christmas spirit. What do you mean? Like, if a bunch of presents randomly appeared under my tree every Christmas and it was exactly what my kid wanted, I would either 1, be terrified and try to lock all of my doors, or 2, I'd be like, well, I guess maybe Santa is real.
Yeah.
Because that makes no fucking sense to me.
Here's something I'm just gonna add to the bottom. We'll just call this the bottom tier now. I'm just gonna add to this. I think low budget Christmas thrillers are bad. You know, like Silent Night, like Black Christmas. Like, I think those are bad movies. I think when people are like, we're gonna make Christmas terrifying because there's fucking Santa here now, I think that's bad.
Yeah.
I think Jack Frost is a bad Christmas movie.
I almost put that on mine.
It's a bad Christmas movie. I forget.
It's stupid.
Yeah, I forget who's in it. I think it's fucking. Is it our boy Kevin?
Hang on.
Who's in Jack Frost?
It's a Jack Frost is Michael Keaton.
Oh yeah, and I love Michael Keaton and he's fine in it, but like not a great movie.
Not a great movie.
I also like my number 1, like, because I pretty much just agree with you, Odie. Like, my number 1 worst Christmas movie that I had to watch recently, and it was legitimately just bad, and I honestly just watched it to be nice to my friend, was Hot Frosty. Like, that movie's bad. It's apart from it starring the girl who played Gretchen Wieners in Mean Girls, I had no idea what was going on, and then like. The movie, like, it does the thing that all Hallmark Christmas movies do, and this was a Netflix one, where it just, like, kind of leans into, like, the absurdity of it, which usually for me, like, absurd comedy, I'm in on it, but all of it is, like, it's all just like, oh, we don't care that there's like a plot hole here. We don't care that like this, and like there's a couple good jokes in it and stuff, but like ultimately like bad Christmas movie. And then also, here's my hot take. I think The Polar Express is a bad Christmas movie.
I almost put that on my list
I
too.
like the book The Polar Express, and I love that that's like a tradition and people read it to their kids and it's great and stuff. That movie is like a bloated wannabe Hollywood blockbuster fucking like giant Coca-Cola ad. Like it just doesn't feel genuine almost at any point. And like the adventure of it maybe sure is good for kids, but I feel like it's a movie that even if you love it as a kid, you might outgrow it, you know, just because of how it comes across. So ultimately, like my bottom 5, and like I feel weird saying Christmas movies are bad because a lot of them are just like the whole point of them is just to bring some joy to people around a time of the year where the sun sets at like 4 p.m. And I get that, and that's fine. And if you love Christmas movies, love all of them. And if you throw them on, I'm not stopping you. You know, like I'll sit through even fucking Hot Frosty, apparently. But like a bad Christmas movie is just like, it's just pallid. It's like, it's fluff, you know? It's fake snow. It's just there to
Generic.
be there. Yeah. Whereas, like, a good Christmas movie, I think, really can impart a solid holiday lesson, regardless of whether or not the lesson ties directly into Christmas or anything related to, you know? So, yeah, holiday movies, Christmas movies, that's it. That's the top 5, bottom 5. Do you have anything else that you want to throw in there? I feel like we covered it. I feel like we did a great job.
I gotta go pick up somebody from the airport because they landed stupid early, apparently.
Great. What's your jam?
25 minutes early. So I was gonna say, let me get to my jam.
Let's do your jam.
I rediscovered Gigi Perez.
Yeah.
I really like her music. Kind of forgot, you know, what I like is with my music, I cycle through a lot of different like artists and bands. I keep with a lot of the same ones and listen to them on repeat. But every once in a while, I'll discover a band where I'm like, oh my God, yeah, like I forgot about you. And then like I listen to them a little bit and I'm like, that was nice.
Hell yeah.
I've done it with like the Lumineers. I've done it with like the band Camino. I've done it with like Mountain Joy, Gigi Perez. It's usually like that kind of genre.
Yeah, like that
like
softer
vibe.
Indie rock genre.
Yeah. And so yeah, Gigi Perez was really the only thing I consumed that wasn't Fallout or It Welcome to Derry. My other jam though, yesterday we went to go see Zootopia 2 finally. After
how was
being
that?
out. In fucking incredible. Better than the first one. Not quite in my top 5 of the year, but it will definitely make my top 10 when we do our roundup this year. Cool. Because again, I've seen way too many movies this year.
Yep.
But Zootopia was so good. The messaging, the animation, the voice acting. Macaulay Culkin's in it. Wow, Macaulay Culkin's a through line in this episode, baby.
Cool.
Andy Samberg's in it. It's really, really good. And definitely enjoyed it.
Cool. I have one jam this week, and it was a surprising jam, and it might even like make my top list for music this year. There is a band that released an album on March 7th called Black Foxes. It's spelled Foxxes. They are what I can describe as like the experience of listening to this album, The Har, spelled capital Haar, is akin to listening to early Radiohead. And it really threw me for a loop this week. And I was driving. I've been dog sitting up here in North Creek, New York, which is like the podunk town in the mountain area that my mom's side of my family hails from. There's nothing up here. There's like one road. There's one. I don't even think there's a traffic light in this town. I legitimately there's not even a single traffic light in this downtown. I just realized that as I was up here. But like there's a tiny bar down the road called the Barking Spider, you know, like as I drove up here, I inevitably got so far north that like you start seeing Confederate flags again because I guess people got confused. But like being up here, it's just quiet, and that listening to that music, I've actually listened to it on the drive up every single day so far. Like my drive back up here at night, it's dark. Sometimes it's snowing. I'm on windy roads. I'm on like routes that are, you know, a little bit like they kind of just follow up the Hudson River to this really nice, quiet town. and listening to that was like really, really perfect for it.
Love that.
Yeah, the sound is beautiful and ambient and different and distant, and like they're using different instruments, and like it doesn't sound like much else that I listen to most of the time. And not only that, it sounds very original, especially for now. So really cool, and I hope that like they continue to make phenomenal music, because the album The Har is like, it's really, 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 really good. I can't
maybe I'll put that on my drive to the airport.
like the song Ha Ha Ha, I would say that's akin to brand new released an album called Daisy that was like one of their more like divisive albums amongst their fan base, because it was like experimental and grungy and punk and like alternative and indie and soft all at the same time, and that song really reminds me of that. So yeah,
you said the album's called The Har?
Yeah, HAAR, The Har by Black Foxes. It's phenomenal. It's really good. Like I don't even think I'm properly selling it yet with my description. I need to listen to it more. But they have like piano and saxophone, and like there's piano in a lot of the songs, and it's really low. Like they're playing on the low keys and like really balancing and grounding the songs. Yeah. Highly recommend. Really, really cool. I'm really glad that there's like a weird kind of like experimental 90s grunge aesthetic that's coming back right now, like kind of cycling back around, and like my ears are perked, like I'm kind of like, ooh, what is this? Ooh, what's going to happen now? Like, really cool. So
nice.
Yeah, highly recommend that. That's it. You have to go pick up your
next
friend. Next week,
Anaconda. My Anaconda don't.
Next
my
week
Anaconda don't.
is Anaconda, and then do we want to recap top 5, bottom 5s for the year? Do we want to do that next week, or do we want to do that in the beginning of the new year? Because next week is the last episode of the year.
Let's do that the first episode.
Yeah.
I want to be able to dive into these because, again, I'm going to be doing a top 10 movies because that's all I consumed this year.
Top 5.
And I'll probably do a bottom 5 movies
top 5
as well. Yeah, top 10 and then bottom 5 movies.
Your top 5 movies. Yep, got it.
Well, my top 5 will be in there, and then I also have 5 more after that, which will be my top 10. Because, Kevin, when I've consumed 5 times as many movies as you, it's not fair to put us on the same level.
I think that is more than fair, and it's a lovely challenge for you.
Vote in if you think that's fair. For somebody who saw upwards of 2 movies a week compared to somebody who saw 1 a month.
Make sure you email mysecretpoweris@gmail.com to vote in on whether or not Odie does a top 5 or top 10 of
Okay, you know what? Here, Kevin, I got you. I'll do a top 5 with 5 honorable mentions.
That's great. And on top of that, before you do that, go downstairs and go into your kitchen. And what I want you to do is I want you to grab that old bottle of Mountain Dew Code Red that you've been holding nice and dear to yourself. And I want you to crack it open. And I want you to pour yourself a nice glass of Mountain Dew Code Red. And go fucking watch Fallout if you haven't watched it yet.
For real.
Just watch it. It's fucking good. It's great TV. It's phenomenal even if you don't know anything about the games. Like, what else do we have to do to get you to watch this?
Kevin, next week, let's do Anaconda and our favorites of the year. Let's skip the news next week.
Okay, no news. Just Anaconda.
No news, Anaconda,
favorites.
And then our tops. Are we doing music of the year too?
Who needs news? Yeah, let's do top 5, bottom 5 music, top 5, bottom 5 movies, Anaconda.
I love it.
That's great. And we'll be recording, I think, if all schedules line up, on my birthday.
Yeah, next Saturday.
Next Saturday, your boy turns 39 years old, baby.
God, you are old.
I'm so fucking old.
God, you are old.
On that note, thank you, everybody, for listening to another episode of the UnPop Podcast. Thank you for weathering this absurd existence with us. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, subpoenas, or you would like us to podcast live at your funeral, please send an email to mysecretpoweris@gmail.com. Watch our sister brother channel, Magnum
listen to
Opus.
it.
You can listen to it. You can put it in your pocket. You can put it in your pocket. You can go downstairs. You can make sure that
then go upstairs.
Art by or upstairs. Art by Frank, or if you're Escher, you have both up and down at the same. Okay. Art by FrankAce, music by Bois. Thank you all so very much. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Bye.